So as I said, some of the scopes will have fixed costs, some will have time-costed matters, and for which we'll provide you with an estimate of what we think the costs will be. Now, on a fixed scope matter, when the particular part of the job has been completed, you'll be invoiced, and it will just be that scope that's that's set out on your invoice. When the matter is time-costed, every item of work that is carried out on the matter will be listed on your invoice, so that you can see how much time has been spent carrying out the work and what work was done. But as I said, for fixed fees, you won't get that itemisation unless you ask us for it. Now, all of our invoices are, and the fees in our scope are GST inclusive, so that's the sum that you're charged. And with time costing, the particular rate that is charged depends upon the particular lawyer that carries out the work. And you'll see in the scope there's an item, a provision for standard fees and expenses. They set out our hourly rates for the particular lawyers, and you can tell from any of your invoices which lawyer has carried out the work and what they've charged for that work, and it's calculated in accordance with those rates. Now, one of the things that a lot of lawyers won't tell you about, but it's important to know, is that with hourly rates, there's a minimum charge that a lawyer will charge for calculating their fees, and they break hours down into 6-minute units, so there's 10 units in an hour. And what that means is that if I write an email to you or to the lawyer on the other side that we can charge for, even if that email only takes 2 minutes to write, there's a minimum 6-minute charge for it. And what that can mean is that while you could be surprised at how quickly that can rack up. And so it's important that you understand that's how hourly rates work. Now, ordinarily, if we spend an hour on a particular matter, you'll only be charged for an hour. But when we come back and forth between matters, that's where those sorts of things can add up. It's all the more reason to give us instructions as quickly as you possibly can, to provide as much information as you possibly can, and minimise the need to follow up, because that can add to costs unnecessarily. Now, those hourly rates might change from time to time, and if they do, you'll be notified, but they'll never change on a matter that you are handling, that we are handling at the time. It'll only be for new matters.